Now on Coast TV News.
The wind keeps blowing. We walk you through the next steps in the project and hurdles still standing in the way.
Oceanfront Hotel, a massive project in Rehoboth Beach, back in the spotlight. How the development could change the skyline of the nation's summer capital.
Without warning, boardwalk businesses in Ocean City could face bigger fines for encroaching into your walking lane, and now the charges would be for first offenses.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Let's go ahead and take a live look right now outside into Cambridge. You can see some stormy skies on the horizon. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with that stormy weather across Delmarva.
Let's take it to our first alert chief meteorologist, Paul Williams.
Well, first and foremost, I want to say something very direct to you. Don't let the calm conditions fool you for right now. We are under threat of severe weather. And we're on a level 2 of concern with scattered, short-lived, isolated, intense storms that we're expecting. And this involves all of the Delmarva Peninsula. So as you begin to take a look, we have a severe thunderstorm watch that's in effect for all of Sussex, meaning we have all the ingredients in place for a possible severe thunderstorm. We're not seeing them now, but the conditions are extremely ripe for things to turn south rather quickly. We see this line that's developing on the other side of the Chesapeake Bay area, and it's sliding through. Now, here's the concern. Remember, yesterday we had several areas where tornadoes touched off very quickly. Well, yesterday's conditions are similar to today's, but today we're even warmer than yesterday. And it's the movement I'm concerned with, because you see how these tornadoes streaked right across Maryland and moved to the east. Well, this is my concern for this area of stormy weather that's expected to veer its way towards the east and move and curve towards us, according to the latest model run. Plus, we have ample energy to make it that much stronger. So we are going to stay under this active area right here in the yellow, which covers all of us. We're going to stay under that risk at least until 9 o'clock. Now, I'm running the forecasting models. It's looking like that storm line may be delayed until 8 o'clock. I'm going to show you that latest run of that model just in a moment. But please remember, we have that chance of scattered, isolated thunderstorms that will stay in effect until 9 o'clock our time, until 9 p.m. So please keep that in mind, and we'll keep you updated on all of our social platforms. Until then, back to you, Maddie.
Thank you. We're learning more about the timeline of when wind turbines could take shape off the coast of Maryland. Joining us in the newsroom is Coast TV News anchor Mallory Metzner. Mallory, U.S. Wind is going through the permitting process, which DENREC says it's expected to take several months.
DENREC is only part of the overall approval process for the proposed wind farm. A meeting on the air permit takes place 1 week from today. But here's what we just learned. DENREC is still collecting comments from the public, so there's a chance to weigh in if you haven't already. Take a look at this video. Protesters like these for and against offshore wind have been showing up to the meetings on the project. U.S. Wind is currently seeking 3 permit approvals and 1 water quality certification from DENREC. That's so the company can run its wind power export cables from off the coast of Maryland to 3 R's Beach and ultimately to the Indian River Power Plant. DENREC explained the timeline to me at its open house on Wednesday.
The process has already started. March 12th, we held an open house about U.S. Wind's proposal. We are right now having the DENREC public information session. Public comment is open. People can submit it online. They can email it. They can mail it. If they would like to provide comment during the virtual legal hearing, they can do so by pre-registering. And then at the very end, you see at the end of the year is the DENREC Secretary's order. That's when you'll see the Secretary's decision on the matter.
While Wednesday's open house was about the cables, the next meeting is to go over the air permit. The Department of the Environment and U.S. Wind will be in Ocean City on June 13th. Maddie, Charlie.
Thank you, Mallory. And we have more details on that Maryland meeting. The Department of the Environment and U.S. Wind, it starts at 5:30 at the Ocean City Convention Center. Again, it's about that air permit for the offshore wind project in Maryland. And the specifics of that project, follow me on this one. 121 wind turbines and 4 substations. It's all going to be 10 miles off the coast of Worcester County.
This brings us right into our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what is your main concern when it comes to wind farms Let's take a look at the updated results from the last news hour.
Let's take a look at your screen. Marine life is still quite large up there at 77%, though visual impact still is 15%. Now, the numbers have changed slightly, and they've changed as we've been running this poll since yesterday as well.
If you want to be a part of the discussion, the conversation, go to CoastTV.com. There you can vote, or you can do it right on your mobile app. Tomorrow, a public hearing will be held for the proposed Belhaven Hotel on the Rehoboth Beach Boardwalk. The proposed 4-story hotel would be right here where Candy Kitchen currently is on the boardwalk. The Belhaven Hotel would be 4 stories high with retail space on the bottom and an underground parking garage. A longtime visitor to the nation's summer capital thinks the hotel will make the area look too crowded.
Yeah, I don't think I would like it too much because it would take away the quaintness of the town. It's nice to come family-wise.
Other people told Coast TV that the hotel would help bring more business to the area. The public will have that hearing at 1:30.
If you ever swam near the north end of Dewey Beach, there's an area that's actually caused a serious safety hazard. According to the town manager, in the ocean there's a stormwater runoff pipe from Silver Lake. Now, during high tides, the pipe and support structure are completely submerged, which is really dangerous for swimmers. So much so, in fact, that the town manager said 3 people have been hurt over the years due to this. After explaining the safety issue to DENREC, the town obtained permission to post a seasonal hazardous no swimming sign to warn the public of that submerged structure. The town hopes it'll keep people away from that area, mostly when lifeguards are off duty.
The Ocean City Boardwalk is a great place to stretch your legs with an oceanside view, but it can get crowded, and when businesses put their wares out in front of their shops, well, that cuts down on space too. Now, there are rules to regulate all of that, but they may be about to change, and as Coast TV News reporter Kevin Zappe shows us, if the rules do change, the fines for violations, those will be going up.
Whether you're at the beach or on the boardwalk, you're bound to run into one of these stores. But stores on the boardwalk could face bigger fines for some violations. Every store along the Ocean City Boardwalk has to follow a set of rules that regulate how far out onto the boardwalk they can put their merchandise, and also what type of items can be placed outside for the public to see. Right now, the first offense is just a verbal warning. But if the Planning Commission adopts some newly proposed rules, that first fine would cost stores $500.
That $500 seems a little steep for the first offense. Now, I understand what they're trying to do. I would down it to at least $100.
For first offense.
For the first offense.
Others disagree. Local Vicky Nickens thinks consequences will keep businesses in line.
I think you should only allow so many warnings, especially in a resort like this with so many different people, and you need to nip it in the bud, and that's what I think Ocean City does.
Nothing has been finalized yet, but businesses are bracing for a significant change here along the boardwalk. The Ocean City Council will be having their first reading on the proposed display ordinance change on June 17th. I'm Kevin Zappe in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
New today, there was a crash this afternoon on Route 1 in Lewis. This is what the scene looked like. It was around 1:20 p.m. in front of AutoZone, and witnesses say the yellow truck you see here swerved when an e-bike pulled in front of it, which caused a crash with the black Nissan. This is according to the driver of that yellow truck, and in addition to that, the driver of the yellow truck said that the driver of the Nissan was a pregnant woman who was taken by ambulance.
New today, hotel staff in Ocean City helped police arrest a woman for prostitution and drug charges after they say they saw the woman meeting men in the lobby and taking them upstairs for a short time. According to officials, detectives found 33-year-old Catherine Newsome was posting online ads with a fee and meeting people at a hotel that they haven't named. An undercover detective responded to the ad, arranged a meeting, and confirmed there was prostitution happening there. After being arrested and searched, police found drugs and ammunition and some fake licenses in her hotel room. Newsome faces multiple charges and is being held without bond.
New today, the city of Milford has released some information about this year's tax property appeals process, so listen up to the details here. Property owners who want to appeal the value of their property under the 2024 to 2025 general assessment, you must submit a completed and signed appeal application to Customer Service Department by 4:30 p.m. on Monday, July 8th. So you got about a month. Right now, you can take a look at the general assessment in Milford City Hall. City officials are going to review the appeals on July 22nd.
The town of Berlin wants homeowners to know there's a couple of utility improvements underway. It could kind of mess up your water, so follow me here. Customers might have low water pressure or interruptions in service. If your water is discolored, just run your faucet until it clears. The town says if it continues after that, that's when you definitely need to call them.
Having a rough week? Why don't you cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV with personal features, fun things to do each weekend. And we've got more than that, ladies and gentlemen. Listen up, lighten up. It's for your week. Subscribe to the Coast TV Feel Good Friday newsletter. Sign up for it now for free at coasttv.com/sign up and get your weekly dose of joy right into your inbox.
We have a lot more news to get to this evening.
Adrenaline and high speed heading to OC this weekend. We're going to tell you all the details about this year's offshore powerboat Grand Prix.
And we have a stormy situation in our area. Our latest model run indicating we're watching out for a squall line of storms to rip through central portions of Sussex County between 8 and 9 o'clock.
First, a job fair at the food bank with some extra special causes. When we're back in just 60 seconds.
This summer, hit the road in a quality pre-owned car from the Car Store. With best-in-market pricing and the peace of mind of the Certified Advantage, now is the time to buy. Come see us today and drive away in a quality pre-owned car that's new to you. TheCarStoreOnline.com.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware.
Carrier, turn to the experts.
Find your perfect truck at the Truck Store in Delmar. Work, adventure, life. Our trucks handle it all. So get to the Truck Store and drive away today in a quality pre-owned truck that's new to you. MyTruckStoreOnline.com.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Imagine one-stop shopping for your health, your job, and even your self-esteem.
That was the comprehensive feeling at a community resource fair in Milford today. Food Bank is known for helping people, but Thursday, over dozens of people and organizations came here to help others find a job.
So many great applicants and people to possibly support the individuals we care for.
One of the attendees was Sarah Harding, looking for a job for her son who's overseas right now. But she learned that this job fair is a lot more than just jobs.
Free services for the community if you're struggling, volunteer opportunities, everything from manufacturing, if you want to keep your hands busy, to human services if you want to work with people. Everything, no matter what you're good at, they have something for you.
There's also expungement services for those with criminal records and overdose reversing Narcan for those in recovery. Organizers say they hope this helps people not just today, but for years to come.
We think it's very important to be here addressing the needs of this community with employment opportunities, resources to meet the basic needs of this community. And what better place to be than the Food Bank of Delaware at the Milford site.
The food bank says over 40 vendors took part.
Taking a look at our forecast, we're looking for a severe thunderstorm watch staying in effect until 9 o'clock. Just ran the models one more time. We have an update on the movement of the storm that we're expecting for later tonight. Stick around, you don't want to miss this.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today. America's favorite car show makes its Dover debut with cool cars, cool people, and good time. It's the first ever Good Guys First Grundy Insurance Mid-Atlantic National, and it's all happening this weekend at Dover Motor Speedway. Check out over 2,000 of the Northeast's baddest classics on display. And don't miss Good Guys CPP Autocross racing action, a tire smoke and burnout competition, Nitro Thunderfest, a huge swap meet and vendor midway, live music, and so much more. And it's all going down this weekend at Dover Motor Speedway. Get details at good-guys.com.
This summer's temperatures keep getting hot. Luckily, Horizon Services is here to help keep you cool. Right now, get $50 off same-day AC repair. Or go ahead and upgrade that old unit and save up to $3,700 toward a new full home comfort system. Same-day service, expert technicians, and a job done right the first time. Need service today? Horizon's help is on the way.
Is a kitchen remodel on your to-do list?
Paul Davis offers an easy 3-step kitchen refacing solution. Step 1, we bring the showroom to you. Step 2, we give you the exact price that day. Step 3, our certified installers complete it in days, not weeks.
A revitalized kitchen without the disruption.
At half the cost of a traditional kitchen remodel.
In the style and color you've always wanted. Last chance to get 20% off your new kitchen plus a free trash can pull-out or no payments until 2025.
Call Paul Davis today or visit our showroom.
Uneven concrete at your home or business? It's unsightly and unsafe. Call Morris Masonry, Delmarva's exclusive spray foam systems, concrete leveling, and masonry contractor. Morris injects safe polyurethane to slowly level the slab. It stabilizes the ground below, reducing erosion and settling. Leveling is half the cost of pouring new, and it's done in as little as 1 day. Call Morris Masonry for an expert analysis. No job is too big or too small. They'll fix your front step or even a shopping mall.
Or city sidewalks, or a highway.
Have you been putting off correcting your smile?
Consider Smiles Correct Clear Aligners from Tillman Orthodontics.
We'll reach out to your insurance for you and provide interest-free in-house financing.
I've got free financing and made easy monthly payments.
Smiles Correct aligners are made right here at Tillman Orthodontics.
Unlike other clear aligners, at Tillman Orthodontics, the materials, the contours, and the treatment plans are fully customizable.
A customized plan just for me.
Did the sun come out or is it my smile?
You can only get Smiles Correct at Tillman Orthodontics, so call today.
We're actually under a severe thunderstorm watch right now. It hasn't quite happened yet, so literally we're kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop, quite frankly. But it's not that I necessarily want severe weather. I don't like severe weather any more than you, okay? I don't want anybody to get hurt. That's just me. But we are watching out for storms to kick off. For example, even our forecast for Ocean City, you can see by 8, 9 o'clock, this is when we're looking for that frame or that window of opportunity for the storm to kick off, even in Ocean City. Now, what's our threat level for today? At least a level of 2. Watching out for scattered storms, likely to be short-lived and fast-moving, isolated and possibly intense. And it's going to affect all of Delmarva. Now, that includes us here in Sussex County and all the other counties. In fact, with that being the case, we have a severe thunderstorm watch that is in effect for all of Sussex until 9 o'clock. That means we have an active threat for severe storms to form quickly until 9 o'clock in Sussex County. Not just there, though, but also Dorchester, Somerset, Wacomico, Worcester, also until 9 o'clock. Basically, anywhere on Delmarva in your game for a possible strong storm. Now, just to kind of show you, just from yesterday, we had some structural damage from storms that caused straight line damage in Delaware. And then to our northwest, throughout northern portions of Maryland, we had several lines of tornadoes that sparked. And the reason why I bring this up from yesterday is because we have similar conditions actually to our south. You see this area of rain right here? That's actually what's moving through, and we're starting to see this entire line push through as the cold front begins to knife underneath all the warm air and pull it aloft and add instability. It's just all a matter of timing. So what we're expecting is scattered rain from the west, quick moving systems with straight line wind concerns, not tornadoes, straight line winds. And of course, we have the severe thunderstorm watches in effect until 9 o'clock. So we did another model run. So we're looking for the rain to push into the western portions and in Seaford by 7:30. This is the strong line. We only have one line according to our model run that we have to be concerned with, and this is the main line. By 8 o'clock, we're looking for it to push through Georgetown, Delmar, Willards, and Salisbury and really pepper the scene along 13 and 9. By the time we get to 8:30, we're looking for it to move throughout central portions of Sussex and then pull to the east and out of the way. Now, it's moving very quickly, so because of the fast movement, we're concerned about it. And look at the energy we have. We're like 9 degrees warmer now than we were 24 hours ago, but look where the temperatures are. We're in the 80s. But we also take a look at the dew point temperatures. You see these dew point temperatures in the 70s everywhere? This is how warm and moist it typically is around the Gulf of Mexico. And that's elevated moisture content in the atmosphere. So that's why everything is just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Hence my phraseology at the beginning of the forecast. Then you look at our possibility of rain in the forecast. About just over 1/4 of an inch, 1/10 of an inch in Rehoboth, and just over 1/2 an inch in Ocean City. So we're not expecting for it to be a slow mover. We're going to drop a whole lot of rain our way. So then I go, okay, let's take a look at a different model. This is a different model. Now, this model has updated, saying at 9 o'clock, we're looking for the storms to hit Broadkill Beach. A little delayed there. Interesting fact. That just happened a few moments ago. But then Friday, Saturday, that's not a problem. Now, as we go into the winds are not going to shift out of the northwest until we get to Friday. So we're looking at a constant funneling of more moisture. So from Ocean Pines to Pocomoke City, 8 o'clock is the time we're expecting those isolated cells to pop through until 9 o'clock, and then it will shift off into the water. So we are going to continue to monitor this and keep you updated on all of our forecast and social media platforms. Here's a look at your Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling Extended Forecast. After we get past tonight's stormy weather, we should be A-OK going into the weekend.
Thank you, Paul. Have you ever wanted to own a piece of Dewey's Beach's history? Well, here is your chance. The contractor's retirement auction is going to be held this Saturday in Rehoboth. The town says lifeguard stands, street and beach signs, parking meters, lifeguard chair signs, bicycles, even more than that. It's all going to be up for auction. Get it for your house or whatever you like. The auction starts at 10 a.m. in the Rehoboth Beach Plaza on the Forgotten Mile.
Staying right in Dewey, the 1-mile Dewey in Bloom walk, it can now be enjoyed. You can take a stroll along Coastal Highway from Jersey Street to Anchor Avenue and find plant boxes full of colorful flowers. The town says Dewey in Bloom is always accepting donations in any amount to cover the cost of replacement flowers, and for fall planting, they're also looking for volunteers.
An exhilarating weekend of high-speed action on the water is heading to OC this weekend. The Ocean City Grand Prix Powerboat Race featuring racing teams from all over the world competing for the grand prize. You can see past the action right here on your screen, or part of the action. Saturday and Sunday you can watch the races from the beach between 5th Street and 30th Street, plus throughout the weekend the Rolling E. Powell Convention Center will have performance race boats on display.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
What's going on, everybody? It is rivalry week for Delmar. The Cats travel up to Laurel to take on the Bulldogs in a historic matchup. Here's a preview of episode 7 of Into the Trenches, the Wildcat Legacy.
On the next Into the Trenches.
Over the weekend, you've got the rivalry between Delmar and Laurel.
It seems like that game, the intensity level is different.
We don't like them for real. You know, the rivalry is strong. I've never personally till I came to Delmar witnessed it. You know, it's just like a big game. I almost feel like a state championship just playing that game. You know.
But even though, like I said, I'm from Laurel, I'll say I bleed the orange and blue. You know what I mean?
We had to watch them take our trophy away from it and just watch them.
Starting line, make it backfield, you're going to have number 9.
We have had 3 of the most stressful weeks I've ever been around a football team in my life. You can do it right off the bat. Come on.
Into the Trenches, Thursday at 7:30 on DSN.
That over sports. Have a great night, everybody.
CoastTV, winner of AP's Outstanding News Operation.
Window World of Delmarva, quality and price that can't be beat. Get a 10-window package for only $121.81 per month.
No matter the size of the project, you can trust Window World of Delmarva to get it done right.
Remember, first to call, first to install.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation where we bring the showroom to you.
Join us for the June 10 event going on right now at Preston Ford. When the tent goes up, the prices come down. We have a wide selection of over 900 Ford models available for immediate purchase. During this sales event, you can save over $8,000 off the MSRP of select 2024 Ford F-150s. Shop with us online at PrestonFord.com and we'll deliver it to your driveway today. Find your dream car during the June 10 event at Preston Ford. Remember, cars cost less in Preston.
Window World of Delmarva, quality and price that can't be beat. Get premium vinyl insulated siding for only $298.35 per month.
No matter the size of the project, you can trust Window World of Delmarva to get it done right.
Call now for a free estimate.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long. Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
We still have the threat of severe weather over all of the Delmarva Peninsula, at least a level 2. Watching out for short-lived, isolated thunderstorms because we're under a severe thunderstorm watch for all of Delmarva. Be sure you call our hotline to keep updated on what's happening with your forecast, sponsored by Bedman Dallas, Brockstedt, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling 10-day forecast. After tonight's stormy weather, we're A-OK going into this weekend, So, yeah, let's just hope things work out for tonight.
Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, for more local weather, in fact, tonight's a good night to do it, download that Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.